The method of long division. What is my sum? 7,383 divided by 23. When you do long division, step 1, we always make a clue board. You take 1 times 23, that is your divisor, equals 23. So you do that from 1 up to 9. 9 times 23 equals 207. Now we've got our clue board, which will make it much easier. Step 2. Write the sum. 7,383 divided by 23. When we do long division, it is very easy to follow a rhyme. The rhyme, Daddy, Mummy, Sister, Brother, Rover. The D of Daddy stands for division. M, Mummy, stands for multiplication. The S, Sister, stands for subtract. The B for brother stands for bring down. And the R, Rover the dog, that is our remainder. Right. What are we going to do first? We are going to divide. 7383 divided by 23. When we do long division, it's very important to remember that we work from left to right. 23 can't go into 7, so we make a dot. We go to the next number. 73 divided by 23. We go to our clue board. That will be 3. So we did the division. That is our 3. Now, next one, we must do the multiplication. 3 times 23 equals 69. We did our multiplication. Now we must subtract. That is our third step. 73 minus 69 gives me 4. We did the subtraction. The next step, we must bring down. We bring down the 8. Right. There is a line because we only go up to there. The remainder will only be added at the end if there is a remainder. Now we start from the top again. But we're not going to work with that big number on top. We are going to work with the 48. 23 goes into 48. If we look at our clue board, it goes into 48 2 times. We did the division. Now we must go to multiplication. 2 times 23 equals 46. We did the multiplication. Now we go to subtraction. 48 minus 46 gives me 2. We did the subtraction. Now we must bring down. We bring down the next one. That will be the 3. Now, we did bring down. Now we go again. We must start with the top. 23 goes into 23 once. We did the division. Now we must do the multiplication. 1 times 23 equals 23. Now we subtract. 23 minus 23 is 0. There is nothing to bring down now. So that means our sum is finished. 23 minus 23 is 0, so there is a 0 remainder. What is my answer? 3, 2, 1. X equals 3, 2, 1. Right, let's do another example, which differs a little bit. X equals 2,495 divided by 23. 23 is my divisor, So we will make a clue board for 23 again. But we've got that, so we're not going to make this on this page again. My second step will be to write down my sum. So this is 2,495 divided by 23. Right, now we go to our rhyme again. First, we are going to divide. 24 divided by 23, 2 divided by 23, you can't do that. So we go to 24. 24 divided by 23, it goes in there once. I did my division, now I must go to my multiplication. 1 times 23 gives me 23. I did my multiplication. Now I must subtract. 24 minus 23, 1. I did my subtraction. I must bring down. I bring down the 9. Right. Now I go to the top again. 19 divided by 23, you can't do that. It goes in there 0 times. You can say that 0 times 23 is 0, but usually in maths we do not do it like that. We bring down, if there's a 0 on top, we bring down the 5 immediately. So now it is 195. 23 goes into 195. If we look at our clue board, it's 8 times. 8 times 23 is 184. We did our division, we did our multiplication, now we must subtract. 195 minus 184 equals 11. I did subtract, there's nothing more that I can bring down, that means my sum is finished, but I've still got a remainder. When I subtracted 195 minus 184, that I must still work with my remainder, so my answer will be 108, remainder 11. Right, now let's do an example together. 26,589 divided by 12. That is my sum. So 12 is my divisor. That is why I am going to make a clue board for 12. 1 times 12 up to 9 times 12. And I write in all the answers. I've got my rhyme here again, which I'm going to use. I write down my sum, 26,589 divided by 12. Remember, we work from left to right. 12 can't go into 2, so we just put a dot. 26 divided by 12, if I go and look at my keyboard, 2. So 26 divided by 12, it goes in there 2 times. Now I must multiply. 12 times 2 is 24. I did my multiplication. My next step will be subtraction. 26 minus 24, 2. I did my subtraction. Now I must bring down. I bring down the 5. Okay. 25, remember now I work with this number here. 25, I did bring down. Now I go to the top again. 25 divided by 12, 2 times. I did my division. Now I must do my multiplication. 2 times 12 equals 24. I did my multiplication. Now I must subtract. 25 minus 24, 1. I did subtract. Next step, bring down. I bring down the 8. Right. Now again I'm on top. 18 divided by 12. It goes in there 1. Now I did divide. I must multiply. 12 times 1 equals 12. I did multiply. I must subtract. 18 minus 12 equals 6. I did the subtraction. I must bring down the 9. 69 divided by 12 gives me 5. I did divide. I must multiply. 5 times 12, that is 60. After I multiply, I must subtract. 69 minus 60 equals 9. There's nothing that I can bring down, which means my sum is finished, but I have got a remainder of 9. What is my answer? X equals 2,250, remainder 9.